Hello all, this is Battitz bringing you another RUSE replay on the map Strategists. It's a 4v4 match. I decided to let the game run a little before I started this, so you don't have to see the supply depots going up or any of that. In that short minute or so, we've already got an air rush from Sie German. He's air rushing on madmerv, the Italian. I don't really do that great in the beginning of this match, I will be honest. I just kind of sit in the middle and hold my other opponents in the middle at bay. But near the end I get my moment of glory. And here Sie German goes for a quick para rush and manages to capture the headquarters, but cannot hold on to it due to Merv getting out of tank, and his infantry is just not able to stop that. So I think madmerv manages to recapture his headquarters there. And on the left we have psyrinox also playing the Italians. He's going with a prototype start, and he gets to start producing those KOKSIET 26 tanks really fast and cheap. $25 a piece. You can't argue with that kind of salesmanship. It's like Walmart tanks. And probably about as good. They're actually decent jumbo tanks. Especially these opponents only got infantry. Myself, I start with the usual supply depots, secondary artillery anti-air, middle island here, and I also get a quick armor base up. I start moving these AAs in the middle of the forest to get control of that right off the bat. And here we got Sie German frantically trying to take back the ground he lost. Excuse me. Unfortunately, he still just can't do anything against that tank with paratroopers, so it'll be a while before he gets any headway there. On the left, psyrinox massing up his forces for an attack. We'll look at the middle players here because they, oh boy, they are the definition of spam, this map. This guy, KOKSIET, I'm just not even going to attempt to keep saying that name. He spams the ungodly hell out of these M40s and his bunkers. Whereas this guy, omardiaz, that I can say. That is an easier name. He will start building up masses of rangers soon enough, and we will duke it out in the forest there. But back to the left, speed it up a little because nobody's watching units just sit around. Psyrinox preparing for an offensive there, while Sie German forced to go on the defensive on his flank. And Laydee is building up her economy at the moment. Start making some airplanes. And here we have psyrinox getting ambushed in this town by two Sturm Grenadiers who managed to hold off his forces for a pretty good amount of time, especially seeing as the German guy, vALEN, sent all of his troops to the middle island to just sort of camp there with a bunch of anti-aircraft. The beginning of Ranger spam. Back on the right, Sie German attempting to get some Wellingtons in there to bomb this Italian guy into submission. I think all he aimed at with those two bombers were that one tank that had given him so much hell. So he got his revenge. Still trying to put in paratroopers, but I think we know how this is going to turn out. Start sending out armored recons, Russian version, which are so ridiculously slow. I think infantry move faster than because these are just like moving plates of steel. Back on the left, psyrinox finally manages to take this town, and he gets some infantry holding the position there so he doesn't lose again. He starts pumping out some more Karos. vALEN only deeming 4 Sturm Grenadiers necessary to counter that offensive, but you will see how wrong that was. Sie German is having some trouble on the right here, and we were all in vent, our whole allied team here, and I was telling him, look out, he's got some medium tanks incoming here, and starts building up a barracks because I think we hadn't seen that this was an armored recon, so we were his infantry. So he builds that up to counter. Omardiaz here, making lots and lots of rangers. Let's see how many. 12 in that stack, 6 in that stack. Got about 19 rangers there. Unfortunately, I had underestimated, or overestimated rather, the effectiveness of the surprise attack that I was counting from my infantry in the woods. So we'll see more on that later on. Let's put it up here. Sie German desperately trying to hold off the offensive here, and very timely surrender by madmerv, who is this Italian player. Not sure why he surrendered. Maybe he had to go eat or go to bed or something. Damn you, madmerv. So vALEN, all the way on the other side of the map, gains control of this Italian base, which really hurts their team here. But they are actually up at this point, 639 to 267. And psyrinox is still building up his units for an offensive here. I believe it's jumbo tanks and some scouting infantry, heavy infantry. It's scouting infantry. It's a Harrier. Omardiaz making a lot of advanced anti-tank guns here. I've researched some T-34s and sent a couple of them out, and I still haven't upgraded my infantry, which is really gonna hurt me on soon. So I have those amassing in the forest to deter any offensive he might make. Sie German finally stopping this offensive here. This stack of 5 anti-tank guns, and the auto blinda chilling in the forest. You can't see me, except you can, because you have an air recon. Aww, snap. On the right middle, we have this guy fortifying his position. Ungodly barrier of bunkers and artillery. Ooh, how I hate this artillery. Good thing about the American team, bad if you're playing them, is they have the armored artillery, which are near impossible to take out with normal artillery means. Here, Omar had sent in 2 supply trucks, so I decided to be a sneaky little bastard and just sent in 2 infantry units to cap him. So I do that, and all I get out of it is 2 supply trucks, but I denied the supplies to him for a little bit. Nope. Get the 2 supply trucks for free. Here we have psyrinox finally making good his threat in the left. Starting to move in with his mixed force of units. Here I send a column of T-34s to try and help on the right, but I don't put in too much of a commitment to them. They take out these 2 light tanks and get ambushed around here. They don't really get ambushed, they just get pulverized. So